Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 35 of the Scarf My Father Wore. As always, thanks for joining me. Make sure you smash the like button. Thank you very much. If you really want to help me out, you can always become a patron. You find a link to that down below in the description. Right, a bit happy, nervous and excited because tomorrow is the day my wife gives birth. We're having a C-section, we have to, but I'm very excited and I believe everything will go well. Positive thoughts, so if you want to send me some, thank you very much. So yeah, it's quite cool. It's also my first day off for 5.5 weeks, so that's, you know, I've got a couple of weeks to help with the baby. I'm going to have to help. The wife's not going to be in 100% condition, and then, you know, maybe it gives me time to do a bit of work here and there on future content, and hopefully one last season of this. But before that, I want to try and squeeze out this season this week, and that's what I'm planning to do over the next couple of days. Especially because I think I'm going to have a day on my own, because my wife will be in hospital and my other son's going to his grandma's. So hopefully we get this season done together. And today is a big episode. We're roughly around the halfway point. We've got quite a bit to get through. A few things I want to talk about. Now, I did do a segment on today's opponent, but it hit the chopping room floor. But I did briefly mention who we're playing today at the very end of the episode. So if you watched it all the way to the end, you'll know who we're playing. It's a big game against a small club. We'll find out in a bit. We're going to start here on our affiliates page, and I've got two new affiliates that I've got over the last few months, and I forgot to tell you about the first one, and it is Dynamo Dresden. Now, I do love Dynamo Dresden. I've mentioned this, especially on my Hansa Rostock rebuild. I've done loads of personal saves with them. I've just never done anything on YouTube. Hence the reason I didn't pick them for the rebuild, and I picked Hansa Rostock. Great little club. Love the colours. Love the club. So yeah, it was great to link up with them. It gives us a bit of knowledge in Germany, which is always good because Germany has good players. And then my new one is FC20. I had a really good choice of clubs. I was considering maybe a Belgian club. There was a really small team that's just got into La Liga. I never heard of them. But I thought, let's go Holland. You get a good couple of Dutch players, can't you? It just helps with scouting knowledge, doesn't it? Now, finances are okay. We're running smooth. We're not really making mega bucks throughout the season. I'm still overspending just on the wages. They didn't give me anything for the January transfer window, which is fair enough. I spent a lot last couple of years. They've given me the option though to up my aims for the season. Sometimes when you do that, they will increase your budget. Nothing changed, so I just left it as it is. Don't put any added pressure on myself. We've kept it around mid-table. That's what they want, I think. So, you know, I'm hoping we can get pretty high up and do pretty well. But I mean, results have been here and there, crazy as always, as they always are with Stockport. I mean, as always, we're beating teams we shouldn't, and getting beat off teams we should be beating. It's crazy, man. And we'll start here with the Carabao Cup. Now, Crystal Palace are a decent team, but they were bottom of the Premier League team this year. So I did take a risk and gave guys a game, and what a game it was, to be fair. It was very entertaining, very annoying when Calvin Lewin scored in the 94th minute, and then we lost on penalties. But yeah, gutted really, because I thought we could have done well in this, and I really thought that team I put out could have beaten Palace. I really did, but Palace are just a bit of a bogey team, because a little while longer they beat me in the Premier League against what I thought was my best team. So they beat me twice. Don't matter what team I put out, what players I put out, they beat me twice. So fair play to Crystal Palace, because they're not that great, I'll be honest with you. Let's go over to Europe now though, and it was fantastic. Played 6, won 6. Here's all the results in one go. As you know, I'd played Lazio, beating them 4-0. Then we played Anderlecht. That was the live com, wasn't it? And then we played BATE twice. Only just beat them away, to be fair. Bad Lazio at home again. Lazio. I don't know how Lazio somehow scraped the way through, but they did. Lazio did just enough to get out of the group. But we were fantastic in Europe. Absolutely fantastic. Hopefully we can carry this on. Because, have you seen where the final is? Is it the Etihad? Don't worry, City. The County boys will fill the stadium for you. So we actually bypassed the first round, which is brilliant. Some good teams there, aren't they? Napoli, you've got that player I really wanted. PSV, Nantes, Rennes, Lazio obviously there. Salzburg. There's some massive teams there. Obviously there's going to be some bigger teams sitting with us waiting for round 2. So it's going to be exciting. Like, really exciting. Hopefully we can have some more European nights together. Now let's have a look at some of the results. Now after the live com against Anderlecht, I think we beat Watford. Then we drew 2 games on the bounce. And then we came up against Arsenal, who are a very good team. It's Arsenal. They've got some good players still in that side. Got Cliver and Dembele. But yeah, Yeboah, who is still unhappy. And he's had a massive bidding from Chelsea United in January. I've said no. He's pissed off. He just needs to wind his neck in. He's too good. I'm not getting rid of him. No way. Because, like I say, he's got 3 years left in his contract. I don't think I've got 3 years left in the series. So Mr. Yeboah ain't going nowhere unless his minimum fee gets matched. But yeah, 3-1. Wright, Yeboah and Roberto getting us the goals. And we deserve this win. Brilliant game. To be fair, I thought I'd put a big one on Yeboah. I thought it was like 150 million. It's only 80 million. And these teams are coming in now with like mid-50s, close to 60s. It ain't long really before they match it. But if they match it, I'll take 80 mil. We all would, wouldn't we? I won't mind that in the bank. Now, this is amazing. It was amazing. But after the Arsenal game, we got beat twice. One of them was the Palace game I've already showed you. 2-1, 2-1. I think Villa, Palace. Both games I should have won. Then I think I beat Fulham. But I went into this game thinking, here we go. What a game. The amount of times I've played big teams and had these kind of games, they really up themselves sometimes, really up the performances. So that's why I've decided to play we're playing today. Let's see if we can have some fun against a big team. To be fair though, they had a lot more chances. I mean, they scored in the 91st. We did all our business pretty much in the first half and at the start of the second, but great performance, man. To beat Liverpool at Anfield, don't matter what the result is, it's a good result. Then we got beat off Bournemouth. We beat Newcastle and we got absolutely annihilated off Man United. 5-1. You'll see that in a bit. So again, Chelsea's coming after that and I'm thinking, God. And then this happens. And this is why I'm thinking, alright, we got battered off United, but we can put up a performance against big teams like Chelsea. 4-0. Look at the average ratings. Did you see those average ratings? Absolutely insane. I mean, we really can turn up when we want to. So there are all the results since after the live comp in the league. As you can see, a bit weird, isn't it? Brighton drawing. I thought we could win that, even though they're pretty decent. It was the Villa and the Palace game. Up until that point, we were top 3, top 4. So yeah, but then we beat good teams. Then you get beat off Bournemouth. The United game, we beat Watford again, and beat Everton, which was really good because I think Everton are good, especially away. Really happy with that performance. So that leads us in to today's live com against Zinedine Zidane and his Manchester City team, who are sitting second in the Premier League. Now, we've had decent results against these sometimes. Now, don't get me wrong, we've only beaten them once, right? But we've taken lots of points away from them in games, close games. I mean, we've drawn 5 with them. I mean, they've battered us a few times. We've had a game there in the FA Cup 4th round replay where they beat us, but it was 5-3, and that's back in the day. That's 5 years ago. Over the last few years, I mean, we beat them that first time we came in the Premier League, as you can see. But then they've only beaten us twice. We've drawn 4 times. So, there's a lot of passion when we play City. Don't forget, they are our fiercest rivals. Now, I work in Stockport. I work with loads of county fans. Got a lot of good county fan friends at work. And they don't like United. But they don't hate United. Because they've never really played against United. Stockport and City are like the same kind of club. They've always in the same kind of leagues. They've had a few years where they played each other. Stockport were better than City. They still are, in my opinion. Just haven't got the money, even though Stockport are rich. Their owner's only worth 400 million. Only. So yeah, they've got a lot of rivals. Obviously Burnley, Macclesfield, Crewe, Oldham, Bury, Rochdale, the usual. But they hate City. We all hate City, apart from Renners, one of my favourite subscribers, the only City fan in the world. He loves City. So hopefully we can make Renners cry a tear today. This is a squad arranged by average rating, right? Now, Villafane, he's done alright. Scored a few goals, played a lot of times as a sub, had a few niggles, right? Roberto, we know he's a ledge. Played a few games. He scores goals too. But I've been playing a lot of Lewis because Lewis can't stop scoring. He can't stop scoring. Got 12 in 10. So I like him a lot. Obviously, with a lot of these lads, I'm trying to rotate. Some of them aren't playing as much as others, which pisses them off, obviously. But when you look at that, all that green, no matter what, it's really encouraging. All the goals obviously come from Lewis. Your Bowers had 10 on the right wing. I mean, you want to give me 80 million, I'll take it, because I can't see him signing a new contract. But you ain't going nowhere until I get 80 million. So where are we in the league? Well, we're 4th. So we're in a Champions League spot, which is crazy. We've lost 5 games. City have only lost 1. So it might be tough today. It might be tough, but you know what? We're hardcore. We don't fear Man City. Liverpool at top of the league still by 4 points. But hopefully I can do my club, Man United, a favour today. They need that favour. They're getting behind, aren't they? And if we win, we're only a point behind Man United. Sounds so stupid, doesn't it? I don't feel like... When I look at the results and something about some of the games we've played and lost against Palace and so on, I think to myself, how the fucking hell are we fourth? This is a good league at the minute on this save. It's really competitive. Anyone can beat anyone, I think, and that's what I love about it. I like it when it's like that. Now we are going to be coming up against the best defense in the league, but can we break it down today? I don't know whether to play Mason, who's scoring, or Villafane, who wants to go back to his old stomping ground and get revenge. I'm toing and throwing at the minute. You know what? They might have the best defence, but we scored more goals than City. 3. I know it's not a lot. It's my son's favourite number, but we're still scoring more. Could be a good game today. Fingers crossed. Well, I'm not finished on the news, and the next bit of news is our FA Cup campaign started, and we played the 3rd round against Stoke. Again, I gave all the guys a run out that I could, unless I couldn't because of fitness, because obviously your Boa played. And we beat them 2-0, which is great. Battered them. Should have scored loads more. And, you know, I wanted to win a domestic this year. I think it'd be nice to win something this season before I have a bit of a break with my baby and the missus and my son. But the next round's not going to be easy. We've drawn Marcelino's Tottenham Hotspur in the next round. And again, they've had us sometimes. I think last year we did a double over them in the league. So, you know, you don't know, do you? Like I said, this is... Anything can happen in this league. When you play people from the same league, sorry. So yeah, I mean, if we get past these, great. I mean, an FA Cup would be amazing, but to win an FA Cup, you've really got to be good because all the big teams still go for it, don't they? You're always going to meet someone like United or Chelsea or Liverpool, aren't you? On to the match preview, and I love going up against Zidane. Good manager on this game. They are evens favourites. I never know what that means. We'll see. What's the weather? What's the weather? Breezy. It's just breezy today. I bet you it pisses down. I bet you we're getting wet. Welcome to Edgeley Park, the home of football in Greater Manchester and beyond. Now, I've gone for Villafane to start because I'm hoping he's going to hit the ground running and go for some revenge against his old team. But we do have Mason on the bench as a super sub maybe. I've got Roberto as well, so I've got goals on that bench if needs be. Cool if we could do something today. I mean, even a draw. I just don't want to get beat at home off Man City because the fans would hate it. And the board would probably hate it because they're a fierce rival. But, you know, let's just pass the ball well. Do things the right way. Don't make any silly choices like that. I mean, it was a good effort, but I'd rather just keep it simple. Really, to be honest. Now, got a bit of a work tale, a bus tale, but it doesn't actually involve my bus. Hey, bloody awful. So, a human waste tanker. So, them little tankers that go around Portaloos and suck all the poo and shit out of them. Toppled over outside the depot. Bloody hell. And human shit and piss went all over the road. They moved the vehicle, but obviously the shit's everywhere. We've all still got to come in and out of the depot because we've got jobs to do, so we've all had to drive through it, nearly every bus. So you're driving down the road, well done, Oliviera. Driving down the road, you know you can smell his shit. When you go to a farm, you can smell shit. Like that, but worse because you know it's human going up your nose. Going in the depot, oh my god, because when all the buses are coming back in, they've all got shit. Oh, oh, it was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right, come on, County. Enough poo talk. Here's Lindbergh. Finds Hamant. Can we do anything early? Goals. He's on form at the minute. He's give it back to Abdi. Abdi charging in. Can he cross it in? Along the floor. I like them because anyone can get onto him, can't they? And Declan Rice has been took off injured. What a shame. Hopefully he's like a key piece for him at the minute. Now obviously we're not creating much. We're not having much of the ball, but not a lot's happened since all the early highlights. And it's raining, isn't it? Bit breezy today. Just breezy. He's pissing down, mate. Does every game. What are you talking about? Here comes City on their charge. I don't like it. Well done. We're holding our own early. We're hanging on. Here he is, Villafane. Can he show Zidane he was wrong to sell him? Na, 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 na. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Love it. Love it. I mean, don't count your chickens, man. Shit happens. Here we go. Can we do him again? Here's goals. He's just some player, this little kid. Referee. Referee. You sandwiched him. It's not American football. What's going on? Here they come. Jose Anderson now. City on the charge. A bit pissed off. They're like, can't have this. We've been beat once. We never let any goals in. We're the best team in the world. Bollocks. River. Oh, come on. I feel bad about this. I feel bad about this. Well done, boys. Hey? Good defending from us is Villafane again. Come on, Villa. Look, they're sending... Everyone's after him. The whole team's trying to stop him, but they can't. Hey? You can't stop him. You can't. All this time trying to win the live comp, playing the likes of Bournemouth and that. And then you come up against a so-called big team like Man City, who've got... They ain't got fans, but they've got big players and money. 2-0. Zidane's going to be going ape shit. Can hear him in the changing room. Can you? Okay, kicks off the second half. I've not changed anything. I've been pretty positive with the boys, to be fair. Don't need an ass kicking, did they? They've done really well. I mean, we've not had the possession, we've not had the chances, but Villa bloody Fane. See, it doesn't always happen that, does it? It happens to me. I'll sell a player and let's demand a bit more though. I'll sell a player and they always come back and score against you. But, you know, you don't know if it's going to work, but he's like disgruntled. Zidane put him up for sale. He loaned him out to Wolves. You had one season, you shit. Loaned him out to Wolves, you shit. Sell him. But he's done alright for me. So I would have liked to have played Lewis, but there's no way I'm bringing Villafane off in this game. Maybe in a minute for standing ovation. Don't know. But I brought Miguel on for righty in the middle. Bit tougher player, a bit more defensive. Haman is doing really well. And then Garcia, because you're Boa, who's probably stat-wise, attribute-wise, my best player, has been shite. What else? Oh, here we go. I was just going to say, what else has been shit is the fact there's been no highlights. But do you know what? That's not always a bad thing. I know a live com, you want them to be entertaining. We're watching a game together. But we also want a good result. So the less time they have to score, the better. And they've got 7 minutes here to do something. Can they do something? I mean, their back four have been decent today. And look at that. Not if you shoot like that, mate. Come on, lads. Come on. Come on. Do you know what? Actually, wait for this highlight. We'll see what happens. And then I might just bring Mason on for Villafane. Because it's against his old club. He dominated the first half. He scored 2 goals. Do you know what I mean? In reality, it'd be great to bring him off so we can clap. And get a standing ovation off the county boys. Oh, God, this is amazing. This is like the best day of my life. I'm going to be a dad again tomorrow. I'm off work for 5.5 weeks from today. Got a beautiful wife, a beautiful son already. A beautiful dog. And I'm beating Man City 2-0. Right, Mason's on. Villafane, take a seat, mate. Freaking on the golden throne, you absolute king. And do you know who's been great today? And I don't know if the attributes are going to show it properly, but my defence. They have been a solid line. Really, like, built from the back, aren't we? Lewis, worth an effort, mate. I'll let you off. Man City need a miracle. Got 4 minutes of injury time. Still plenty of time to score goals. As a Man United fan, I know that. We score goals when the final whistle's finished. But Liddington, what a player, eh? What a defensive performance. Oliveira as well. Been playing him more and more. His value ain't high, but I believe in his attributes, mate. And his potential. And I've been playing him a lot this season. Here's Garcia. Don't... Oh, Garcia, you cruel bastard. Garcia, mate. Give him a break. That is not fair. 3-0. Oh, wait. No, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It is over. Well done. Oliveira, great save. Eh? That's what you call a live com. That is what you call a live com. Awesome. I know it makes no sense that you can beat Chelsea, beat Liverpool, beat City in the league, and then get beat off teams like Crystal Palace. It makes no sense, but it is what it is. And we are 4th, and that is absolutely sexual beyond all belief. Chelsea have got a game in hand, so can catch us back up, but who cares? Just staying in that top 6 would be great for us. We've got Champions League. Wow. That would be unfair because I'm not going to be able to play it for a couple of weeks. But this is awesome, innit? I'm well happy I've done that. I'm well happy I chose City, and they've turned it on for you. You've got to see what I see sometimes. So there we go. That is the end of episode 35. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. That is possibly my favourite ever, just because of the result and who we played and the performance. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. If you love it too, hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Don't forget, if you really want to help me out, don't forget I've got another mouth to feed. You can always become a patron. You'll find a link to that and everything else down below in the description. Normally I've been doing these on a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Don't know if the last one of the season will be out on Saturday. We'll have to wait and see, because obviously I've got a lot over the next few days to do. But I will finish this season off before I have a break properly. for a couple of weeks on my paternity leave. And I don't know how it's going to end. We're going to have to wait and see because we're still in the FA Cup. We're still in Europe. I have considered maybe seeing how things go, just doing a mini episode where we have a live com of an important game and then a big... I don't know. I'm going to go with the flow. We'll see how it is. But I won't let you down, I promise. So, hope you're all happy. I hope you're all safe. Depending on what tier lockdown you are in. If you're in the UK. But yeah, I am buzzing. So, wish me and the wife luck tomorrow. Especially her. She's a legend. I'm Bood. Bye-bye.